Hi, Sister Moms. While we hope that you enjoy listening to the Four Moms podcast and find it helpful, it is not intended to replace a relationship with a licensed mental health professional. If you have questions about finding a mental health provider, please email us at fourmoms827@gmail.com and we will send you a list of resources.
We are Four Moms, a platform intended to uplift and empower those who listen so that they find their voice, seek healing, and recover their strength. It is our hope that in tuning into Four Moms, you find a community full of laughter, thought provoking conversation, and you see a little bit of yourself in each one of us because we are four daughters, four women, and four moms here for you.
Hi, Sister Moms. Welcome back. Come on in and chat with us.
Hi, today we're talking about Thanksgiving. So, what y'all wear into the living room this year?
I'm gonna have to go with something stretchy. I need room for, all the things that I'm gonna eat that I probably shouldn't be eating, but definitely going for comfort this year.
Same. I'll probably be team leggings all the way.
I definitely have a blue bonnet, and a blue Christmas sweater dress to match my blue bonnet, and some blue Christmas socks to match my blue bonnet and my blue Christmas sweater dress.
Christmas on Thanksgiving.
He's a Christmas fanatic. That's
I will probably be wearing my maternity clothes because they are the stretchiest and the biggest thing I probably have in my closet and the most comfortable right now. So that's what I'll be wearing to my living room.
smart.
So, what do you guys bring to dinner?
Mm.
What is your trusted food that everyone asks you to make during Thanksgiving?
So for me, we actually started like a little thing. It's kind of extra country. So we fry fish now. Well, I fry fish on Thanksgiving a lot of times because my husband doesn't eat meat. So that's like his little, treat while everybody else is stuffing the ham down and the turkey and all of that. So we kind of just do fish or mac and cheese. I mean, I pretty much can bring anything, but definitely the fried fish is like my new signature. So.
Okay, my family does ask me to bring the collard greens because I mix collard greens and cabbage together. I just like them together. I don't really like them too much separate. So that's my signature. Even my mama told me she has retired making the collard green and cabbage mix. And she said it's all me now.
You know you made it when your mama said she retired from making it.
That's
right.
right. Stamp is stamp.
So everyone always has a special request of Alnisa. Make sure you stop at the Dollar General, bag the ice for the drinks. And that's all I'm trusted to bring. I don't want to bring the actual drinks, just the ice.
I'm still waiting to taste something you made, Alnisa, because something tells me you have the cooking spirit.
We're going to pray on that one.
So my specialty is usually sweet potatoes. My first time making them, it was really bad. I got a really bad recipe. My sister was like, "No, we're gonna just throw these away and make a new batch." But ever since then, I've been really good, and I even found like a new recipe by putting my little secret is a little bit of like mango orange juice in it while I roast in the oven. So that's been my specialty for a couple of years now.
That sounds good.
Yeah, can't wait. Can't not wait. So it's tea time. So later, I don't know when the magazine came out, but the Sexist Man Alive magazine came out and Michael B. Jordan was named the Sexist Man Alive 2020. What do you guys think about that?
Yes, I'm all for it. I mean, he's a Newark native, Jersey Arts High graduate, and he's just a humble dude, and he's actually talented. Like, it's not just based on looks to me. I think he just has the swag, and you could just tell he's like a real chill dude. So I'm all for it. Yeah.
Does anyone not like that he's The sexiest man alive for
I
2020.
I don't know that I see it, but what I do like and can appreciate is that he seems like a grounded young man. You don't hear about any controversy or see him, out at a bunch of different parties. And it seems like he's really thoughtful about the roles he takes on. He's had some really interesting roles that I think are good for the culture. So I can appreciate those things. What
What
about
about
you?
you, Alnisa?
Just wanted to know, right? Like, what are the qualifications for this? Because, like, sexy means a lot of things to a lot of different people, right? And when I first pictured him, I was like, he's so short. But then I had to Google it, and he's actually 6 feet tall. So I was like, okay, that's a check mark. Okay, I can see how he got voted for that. But then I was like, did they take a poll for this? I know, what is it, People Magazine that does it? Did they take a poll for this? And why wasn't I included in this? I had some things to offer. But I mean, he's cool. He ain't my cup of tea, but he obviously America's cup of tea, and that's all that matters, right?
I mean,
So who would you have voted for, Alnisa?
I mean, Idris Elba could have won it again. Okay.
Okay.
Leonardo DiCaprio,
I heard that a couple of times.
right. Leonardo DiCaprio is a hottie, and I mean, like, George Clooney is so cute. Brad Pitt is always cute. So I mean, some people could have got nominated 2 or 3 times. I don't mind.
I was with you on Idris. I don't know about the others.
yeah, like, and John Legend got voted last year. I'm good. I mean, I like John, but it's just like, nah.
John is so handsome. No disrespect to Chrissy, but OMG. So beautiful.
His voice.
But I think that it has to deal with, like, what do you think sexy is? I think Michael B. Jordan, that he's very humble is what makes him very sexy, because he could be like, a lot of these other celebrities that just bounce from woman to woman to woman, whoever's hot for the day,
Right.
and just be out there like that. But I think he's very laid back. He appears very respectful. When I see him on TV, he looks very respectful to everyone that he works with. So I think maybe that's what, especially dealing with 2020 and everything that we see basically is on TV right now, like, he's probably what is like the calm regarding everything else crazy out there.
Yeah.
Because John Legend, I can see he's sexy because maybe him as a father makes him look sexy. And that's why they voted for him last year.
Interesting.
But I don't know who votes for these polls. Yeah, I don't know.
Random people. Yeah.
My name is Alnisa Nixon. You were born 7 days after I was. I do think that you're handsome, and I know that you're single. Think that you're single. Heard some rumors. We can address that later, but hit me up.
Who are you talking to?
Michael B. Jordan, guys.
7 days. He's our age. He's older.
I don't remember.
He's 33.
Oh, okay. You said 7 years. You said 7 days. 7 years. Okay.
Yeah, he was born 7 days after me, so match made.
The funny thing, anytime I hear the celebrity's age and I'm like older than them, I'm like, well, what was I doing in my life?
I agree. Well, my boo, the old head, Dion Cole. I don't care what y'all say.
Who?
My goodness.
The comedian?
Yes. I have a crush on Dion Cole.
I was like, who?
Exactly. Don't judge me. I don't know about that. He's 48. He's a grown man. Okay.
He's also so I approve. Check mark.
So, Kalima, I think you have some exciting news to tell us about this election.
Oh, I do? Okay, cool. So yeah, Joe Biden won. That's, exciting for some. Definitely. Just glad it's over. Glad that we came to a conclusion with that, even though it took like a week. It was the longest election ever. But last podcast we had, definitely it was up in the air. We were just waiting for a final decision. So that's exciting. Along with Vice President Kamala Harris, representing the K names. Kamala, let's say it again, Kamala. So first female in office and first woman of color in office. So that in itself is just life changing and just exciting, you know, to have a new face, a fresh face in office. So I'm just ready for all the change to come. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels good to have some direction as a nation. I think we were up in the air for several days and it was anxiety provoking for folks. And people were wondering, how is this going to end? Is it going to end well? Will it end peacefully? You know, I know that there are some folks who are disappointed and some that are really excited, but hopefully everyone sees this as an opportunity to start a new chapter, to kind of really think about where we want to go as a nation and how we can create space that feels safer, more equitable for everyone. I heard I think it was Van Jones, who, you know, had a really big response to this news. And he said for him, it was major as a father to be able to tell his kids that you know, votes matter, you know, American voices matter, and character, who you are and what you stand on, ultimately does matter also. So he felt like it reinforced some of what he teaches his children. So yeah, I think the weeks to come will be very interesting as the transition of power takes place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm ready for? I'm just ready for there to be something else to be on the news besides Trump and besides the election and besides, like, I just want normal news day. Like, what happened in Wisconsin? What happened in Florida today? What hurricane's coming? I just want normal news, like not this 24/7. Because I think that's what also gave people anxiety, is that it was just always like the election. But there's other things going in the world, even though, yes, the election is very important. There are so many other things going in the world right now. COVID, people about to be evicted, homelessness. Like, you know, there's so many things that we could be talking about in the news besides the election.
Yeah. Is anybody else ready to send Joe Biden their student loan bill and get that 10,000 credited?
Down the days. And I'm also excited to see like Joe Biden's list of, you know, women in power that he's selected is about to really change the game. It's like the most women ever and the most diversity amongst women. So that in itself is just like so empowering, because, you know, I mean, I'm only 34, but a few years ago, before President Obama, I never thought a person of color would be sitting in these types of seats. You know, I just never imagined it in my lifetime. So to see the women, regardless of color, but just the diversity, you know, Muslim, LGBT, whatever it is, stepping up is just awesome. So
I, being a recent graduate, I cannot wait to send my student loan bill. I haven't even received my degree in the mail, but I've gotten emails already regarding paying off my student loans have started. And I saw a meme. It was like, dear President-elect, should I send you my bill on the 21st, or would you like me to give you the so I'll be sending that bill over as soon as he tells me it's okay. I might send a letter congratulating him on his win and attaching the bill for his reference, because it's a hefty bill. And also, fun history fact, this was not the longest election ever. Back in 2000, when Al Gore was running for president, it took 35 days. 35 days to recount everything, finish all the court debates. And I'm like, I just hope that we don't have to see that or go through that again, because I know Trump has been like demanding some recounts, and some recounts have happened and he has still lost. But it's very much an interesting election that we had this year.
It makes you want to get more involved so you can learn more.
Definitely.
So the holidays are here. So what's your holiday gift guide dealing with COVID? Dr. Lamb, you have any suggestions?
Well, I don't have suggestions specific to COVID, but my gift guide and our family, we're huge. So it's just too many of us to be able to give gifts to everybody. So what we decided to do was we do a grab bag. So typically on Thanksgiving, everyone puts their name in a hat and we do the Secret Santa. But since we're not getting together for Thanksgiving, my mom has collected things and assigned people through text. We're hoping things are, safer so that we can get together like we do on Christmas Eve and exchange. But the way we have it set up is all the adults do the Secret Santa. So anyone over the age of 18 is in Secret Santa. You get that Secret Santa gift and that's it. Children under 18, they get gifts from, all the adults. So we just focus on the kids and Secret Santa for everyone else.
Alnisa?
That's actually a good idea, Dr. Lamb. I haven't even thought about separating it like that. For COVID, particularly, I've been definitely making use of like different stores, like free shipping and having gifts just delivered directly to people. Um, with a nice personal note and a heads up that it's on its way. And my little gift guide really just because for some reason there are a lot of birthdays in my friends and family group that happens around the holidays. If your birthday falls within like a 60-day period of the holidays, you get one item from me.
60 days?
60 days. 60 days within the holiday time frame, you get one big gift from me, and I love you dearly. And then for the children, I go all out because growing up, I've always enjoyed the idea of having a day to look forward to where it's me being excited about new things. And, I've always been a good student. And all the kids that I know are always like good kids and good students who just deserve to be celebrated. And sometimes I can't make it to birthday parties or outings. And especially with Corona, a lot of the celebrations for them have been canceled. So I do typically go out of my way to make sure that the kids have a special Christmas. I do limit myself to a Five Below Christmas. I try not to go to Target because Target will trap you. Stay away from Target. They sent a promotion saying spend like $90 two times and get like a $20 gift card. And I was like, so I got to spend $200 for $20. So stay away from Target, but I definitely love Target, support Target. That's my holiday gift guide.
I mean, for me, I don't really. I mean, I like gifts, but I kind of strayed away from so many gifts because my family's big too. We used to do Secret Santa gift bag or whatever you want to call it. But the honestly, the number got uneven with like people getting married and stuff between us. So we kind of just my kids get stuff, from like immediate family. But one of my son's birthdays is New Year's Eve. So I'm usually just focused on planning a birthday party or doing something for him more so than like Christmas. My kids, they get maybe like 2 or 3 gifts from us, but we keep it really as simple as possible. Um, and then, other family, we can't control grandparents, right? Grandparents are just gonna go all out and just buy more toys they already have, duplicates. So yeah, I think same like Amazon, just kind of, if I do get someone a gift, I'm sending it directly to them, as someone else said. And just in general, kind of, just like being realistic with the budget this year because 2020, you just never know, right? I'm not about to go lose on my money just trying to, meet a Christmas goal. So I'm just being conscious of that. I really want to adopt a family and just bless a family this year that may not be able to buy their kids anything, so I'm looking into that now. So that's me. Earth.
So I kind of do the same thing that Dr. Lamb does. Anyone 18 and under gets a gift. And then I come from a big family. So my sisters and I, and whoever else wants to join, like sometimes we have family friends that are real close to us join too, but we do like, I think it's called White Elephant game, where you decide on the price that everyone should spend and you wrap the presents and you put the presents in the circle, and you pick a number out of a hat, and the first person goes, and then the second person goes. But if the second person wants your gift, you could exchange it. And like you do that all night until everyone gets a gift and then everyone's satisfied with their gift. So that becomes a fun game because, you know, you might get that nice purse and you're number 4. But if I'm number 10, I'm looking for your purse and I'm taking your purse from you and you got to pick another present. So that was a fun game. And it kind of also, we were at my sister's house for a long time. So it kind of spread out the time. So that's what we do for the holidays. So also with the holidays, you have Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's coming up, but we still are dealing with COVID-19 and other issues on top of that. What is everyone concerns? What are you doing regarding making sure your family's safe or making sure you're safe during these times?
So I'll go. We are just keeping things really close knit. We're not doing any big get-togethers. Luckily, both my husband and I are able to get tested for COVID. Him through work, and my doctor is able to, give me tests. So we've been doing that regularly, and we'll probably just have our parents over and feel safe to have them over because we've been able to get that testing, but we're definitely staying away from those larger gatherings just because of what's going on. We'll probably FaceTime or Zoom, folks that we can't get to, and just, hopefully make up for it in the new year when things are safer.
Yeah, for me, oh, sorry. I said for me, just a little, concerned about people that may be dealing with seasonal depression and just being kind of isolated, going back into quarantine when we first, felt a little sense of relief from it, I think. But yeah, just staying safe as best as possible and just trying to reach out to those people, that come to my mind. If somebody comes to your mind, it's good just to reach out to them, right away because they're on your mind for a reason. So I take like Sundays usually is my day to like reach out because I have a lot of siblings that are all over the place. And Sundays is like my day to either, if I can't talk on the phone with everybody, just send a text, at least. So that's helpful.
So as we kind of opened up with what we're trusted to bring to Thanksgiving, one of the things I'm concerned about is like cooking and surviving these holidays without the much expected good home cooked meals that you normally get for the holidays. My closest friend canceled Thanksgiving because of the pandemic, and my mother said it was safer for my daughter and I to like just stay in our own little neck of the woods. So now it's like this is my first time making the holidays happen in my own house for me and my own daughter on my own. So I'm very much nervous, a lot of anxiety about that. You want to give her a good experience. And I just feel, kind of bad that she is this is the first time, she's only 4, so it's her first time looking forward to the holidays, but now not being able to like have that, not being able to have the normalcy of getting together with family and friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Holidays. So Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday, but it'll just be, me, my husband, and my daughter. And I mean, she's only 16 months, so it's not like she could really entertain us, give us a little, dance or anything. And then regarding any other holidays coming up, I'm just concerned with having activities for my daughter and us as a family to do during this time. It is cold. I do not like the winter at all. I do not being outside in the cold at all. And right now we're going out for walks to pass the time, but eventually won't be able to. And who knows if we're going to have a white Christmas this year, because we haven't been having them for a couple of years anyway. So just keeping me and my family safe, and then also, trying to find activities that we can do that is safe and that can pass the time, because it is really rough Saturdays and Sundays when I try to figure out things to do with her that, is not overwhelming us, and, she still stays on a decent schedule. Those are my concerns.
It's definitely hard to, help kids understand what's happening. Like, no matter what the age, they're affected. Because we're affected. It's hard for us to process what's happening right now during this time of quarantine. So I can't imagine having a little baby right now, during this time, trying to entertain. There's less gadgets and stuff to keep them busy. So definitely praying for all the moms out there with babies and, 1-year-olds especially. So.
Well, even the older ones, how are you going to keep them inside?
I send those jokers outside. I don't care how it's raining. If it's snow, they getting outside with them rain boots and rain. No, it's hard. And then, it's just balancing that screen time. Like, my kids are on the video game or on the tablets like way too long now, but I'm just like, look, they're gonna have to thug it out right now. It is what it is. It's like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Something you said, Kalima, really resonated with me. You talked about checking in on people on Sundays. I think I'm going to do something like that, because one of the things that concerns me is some of my, relationships with folks. Because before the pandemic, I used to be out every weekend, not like out in the club, but at a family function or visiting an aunt or, visiting a friend, having lunch with people. Like, there was always something to do. And I haven't been able to keep up with people. I haven't seen some folks or talked to some folks in a long time. And part of me wonders if they know, that, we're all kind of trying to do the best we can, and that, the distance doesn't mean it's not, connected to a lack of caring or, not thinking about them. It's just a matter of safety, really just trying to be cautious. So I think I am going to try and set aside some time just to, blast some texts out and check in on people and make sure they know that, I'm here emotionally. I'm here. I can be reached by phone and video, but, I just can't link up in person right now.
I think in the beginning of this, people were doing a lot more like Zoom and meetups and birthdays and stuff like that. And I think everyone's gone away from that, because it's been, I don't think anyone thought we would be here for 8 months.
Yeah.
And I think I say that to my husband every week. Like, it's 8 months. Like, I kind of like, now that I'm counting down, I'm counting up. Like, it's 9 months. I was like, because I used to be out too and be with my friends and families every other weekend. Now that the numbers are going up, it's even harder to do that right now. But let's not be a Debbie Downer. We're still alive. We're still healthy. Everyone's still doing well.
And the last thing I'll say real quick is that one thing I do, though, in order to make sure I'm not leaving anybody out, because life happens and mommy brain is real, you never recover from that. You make a list of people. Like, I literally have a list of people's names that I know I need to reach out to, so that has helped me to stay on point.
And now we are ready for our Mommy Minute. Dr. Lamb, take it away.
All right, Mommy Minute. So for this episode, or this time in between our chats, we're going to ask you all to engage in some self-expression through creative outlets. It could be paint, it could be writing a story or poetry, or engaging in some form of dance, whatever it is. Explore do some self-expression through creative means. And you never know, what you may find is that you can create some DIY projects that you can use for gifts for the holidays. It could be something fun just for you, or it could end up being a fun family activity. After you do it, we ask that you check in with us. If you have pictures, share it with us on our social media platforms. We'd love to see what you've come up with.
And we just want to thank you for joining us for yet another successful episode. Sister Moms, please be sure to take care of yourself and make sure you tune in for our next chat. We hope that you safely enjoy your Thanksgiving, and we'll talk to you in December. Bye.
Take care.